basically gonna start this shit over. Episode 24. We almost there.
Kobe Bean,
To Kobe.
To Kobe.
the Brown.
And his daughter.
And his daughter.
Oh, yeah, Gigi.
And Gigi. Yeah.
Both.
So, as you can see on the camera, we have a crowd favorite back in the, what the fuck is that? Oh. Back in the building.
I'm a crowd favorite. Oh, I was just so excited.
Me, since you want to play stupid.
Oh, well, thank you guys. It's me, Marian. I'm back. Also known as Makisha the teacher.
Clyde, as he said last week, he's in a play over at Jackson State, Zoo Man and the Sign. Y'all go check it out. It's gonna be, well, shit, by the time this come out, it's gonna be in the past.
When is
It started last night and it's going through Monday.
I would like to go. Is it Mad Drama? A Mad Drama production?
No, I think it's an actual Jackson State production.
Oh, okay. But
He's in Mad Drama, or was in Mad Drama, but I think this is an actual like JSU play.
oh, because I love Mad Drama.
Should have joined.
I wanted to. I was a mom at the time and working, so it just didn't work out with my schedule. I just was focused on my academics and then my son.
I feel that. It's some of it's
income.
It's
So.
some of them that's in there. Let's just be throwing shade. So, and we also got. You want to go
Go where?
to the play?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I actually do.
We got. I'm gonna let you in.
Shit, James 601 Jimmy, Jacktown Jimmy, Mr. Straight Out of My Mouth into Your Mama House. I think I said that shit right.
What's the
you know?
833 don't mean shit to who?
Definitely don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. Fuck the elementary and the middle school that supply that motherfucker too.
That's, you know what? Does 833 mean anything to you?
That's Lanier, right?
Yeah, think about where you.
I'm a Jim Hill Tiger, so.
So no.
that-
Yeah,
Okay. All right. That's we just long as in the words of Shane Official, long as we tracking. So we finna get into it. And this is why I especially wanted you here for this first topic. Both of y'all are parents.
yes.
You got James, you got a girl.
Yeah.
You got a
You got to
girl.
tell me what I got. What I got.
You got you have a mixture.
I have a variety.
So
I have
the
two
overall
awesome sons and a beautiful daughter.
right. Shout out to him.
Yes, amazing.
The overall question before I get into why I asked this question is how much input, because all y'all kids are still young, so how much input will your kids have when it comes to making decisions about their life,
At what age?
Yeah.
just in general? And obviously their input may grow as they get older, but I mean like both of y'all, like your kid too, so it ain't really.
But shit,
But say like elementary on up.
shit, I might as well have 3 kids.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the one yours.
I get what you're saying, but shit, they.
The reason I say yours because the other two are already kind of
Yeah.
You know.
At that point, shit, once they get to a certain age, I'm still gonna be there for guidance. But shit, it's time to start making decisions on your own.
But what I mean is stuff like just everyday stuff like, are they gonna have the choice to decide whether or not they going to school?
Oh hell nah.
No.
You get the
Are they
fuck
gonna
up.
have a choice on where they want to go to school?
Yes.
Hell nah, you going to public school. The fuck you think this is? Who
Okay,
got money to
public
send you to
school.
private school?
Public school, but like let's say they say, well, all my friends go to this school, so I want to go here, even though I'm in this
That mean
zone.
we gotta live there.
Right.
Or
As
you-
long as they have a plan. If you can come to me with a plan
Mhm.
and you got it mapped out, then yeah. Like if my son say I want to go here, I can do this with TT Monday through Friday,
Mhm.
and then I'll be here on the weekends, et cetera, then we can work it out.
Okay.
But if it interferes with what I have to do and my responsibilities, then no.
That's why I just say no from the jump
Yeah.
because it's gonna interfere.
Now the reason I asked is because the other day
Might be a daddy and mama difference too, though. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I'm a
it
single
might be
parent.
it might
so
be a daddy
Oh
mama.
shit!
Mama is
Oh,
It might be a daddy mama thing, but then it also might be because my reason might be a race thing. Because the other day,
race.
I do well I did car rider duty in the morning. Now at the school, it's 5 white kids, 2 of my brothers, and then it's another set of 3. We dealing with the brothers. One of them, he get out and he about to go into school. The other one in the car crying and screaming, talking about he don't want to go. Now I think it's the mama and the grandma. They keep saying it don't matter what you want. you finna go to school. I'm about to pull you out the car. Blah blah blah. They saying all this stuff, but they ain't doing shit. There's too much resistance going on. So they out there for a good, felt like 10 minutes, basically arguing with this boy, trying to get him to go into school. They finally get him in. All the witnesses are black, and they all like, my kids would never.
Yeah, I already know what they're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that part of that was race, but it's also like they have or seem to have too much for them to even be comfortable saying some shit like, I don't want to go today. That mean they got too much, I guess the word would be freedom.
Yeah.
To decide shit like that.
Are these white kids? This is a white child you talking about, right?
That's why I say race.
Why do I want to go into a school full of niggas?
You been going to school with niggas.
You been going to school.
And you ain't had a problem with
it.
it.
You live in the same neighborhood with them. What the fuck is you saying?
But shit, I don't like these niggas. I don't want to, you know. But aside from that, what you said, I think it play into when you get older, white children's feelings of freedom and our children being black feelings of freedom.
Now he ain't but 7.
It start young.
Maybe. I know with them it start.
No, that just means they
young.
were never checking him from the door.
That dude.
Like y'all was already letting him do what he wanted to do. So now in his head, he's able to do what he wants to do. And so he knew he could sit up there and tell them no. He knew he could do that. See, my children can't do that, and they know that they can't do that. So they're not going to do that.
That's the world, though. That's the world. That's what I'm saying. That's the world.
So it really depends on that foundation they laid.
Yeah. But that's going back to y'all. Like, that's why I asked, like, once they, as they grow, like, what type of.
Oh, no, you going to school. Now, it's my job to get you in a good school system in a place where you're comfortable to go to school, but you going to school.
Right.
But, like you said, if he not, if let's just say, why would I want to go to a school full of niggas? Let's just say that was his reason.
Yeah.
I doubt it was, but let's just say it was. If you want to get him to a school that he's comfortable at, in a situation like that, would you be like, okay, well, you're not going today?
Nah, your ass going till we can do better. And that's just the fact. That's a life lesson. You got to do what you got to do to get to where you want to go.
But then my question is, so you feel like that they're at a school full of niggas because they can't do better?
Yeah, if you white and you at a school full of niggas, I'm going to just go out there and say, my dad always taught me if a white man on the corner begging for money, he want to be there. I know this racist as a motherfucker for my dad.
It's very. I'm more concerned about the black children. Like,
now,
I don't like the fact that you said because he goes to that black school that it's because they need to do better. Like, they're not.
Now, I'll put it this way. The 5 kids that's white that go there, I've never heard of them having an altercation or an issue with being around black students or black teachers. Now, when it comes to their guardians, I would not be surprised if that were to come up, like in the household. But at the same time, if in the household it's that big of an issue, why you bring them here?
You wouldn't put them there, right?
Exactly.
But if I'm white and I'm living on McDowell or off McDowell, like me as a black person, I'm looking at you like, what drugs you doing, or what charge you caught that got you in this predicament? You should not be here. And that's not being racist. It's just systemic to me. Like,
being racist and fucked up because I just hate that you equate McDowell with poverty and poorness and lowness of life.
Well, you work there.
Like, yeah.
It's for a white person, I think it's lowness.
I grew up in some of the worst neighborhoods in Jackson, so I'm very familiar with it, but I just don't like that you equating this lowlessness.
So what should I equate it with?
African Americans.
As a white person, I think that. Now, not me. As a black person, you getting your ass up, you doing what you got to do.
But just because they white don't mean they supposed to be at a higher level than African Americans, because
I don't think he's saying that they supposed to be, but if you look at the
They
majority,
fucked it up somewhere.
If you look at the majority of white people in and around the area,
they fucked it up.
Most of them, outside of maybe like Rankin County.
No, it's white people over in South Jackson that are actually living quite great. They own their houses. They take care of their houses.
I bet you them motherfuckers he talking about ain't one of them.
They not. They not. But still, that's not the point. I just don't.
What the majority is doing when you're looking at the white people are in that category of owning their houses, living well, and all of that. So if you don't fall into that majority and you fucked up like the rest of us, then it's like, where did you fuck up along?
Because
the
I'm
way?
putting myself in their
And
mind.
then it may not even be that you fucked up. It may be
Your
people.
parents.
Your
Right.
parents might have fucked up.
Yeah. Like I'm just
And,
putting myself in their mind. I'm not
and you
saying
just
as a
ain't
black
get out of
person.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause I be kind of the same way when I see white people wearing West Jackson. It's like,
What are you doing?
What
What
you
type
doing
of
over
drugs? Who you coming to scope from?
it ain't even the drugs. Like, I remember one day when I was working at the airport. I think I told you it was like 4 a.m. I seen a
Worked
white
at the
dude.
airport? I
Not
worked at the
not
airport.
at the airport, but like they was fixing the runway,
Oh,
and I
okay.
worked at the site.
Oh, I worked
um,
inside, but go ahead.
No, I was in there sometime. But anyway, like 4, 5 in the morning.
That movie is funny. I
Shout out
I
to
seen
white
a,
people, man.
I seen a white dude jogging down Ellis. I'm like, fuck you doing over here?
And feel freely to do this shit.
Freely. And I'm just like,
We don't even feel that type of freedom.
I swear. In our own neighborhood.
In my neighborhood, they jog, they walk. I have a white neighbor, and her dog, and her child walk up and down the street freely.
Do you still live in Jackson?
She puts them in the stroller. Yes.
What
You
side?
live-
South side.
South Side or South Jackson?
South side. Period. I live around people, a decent set of people that I actually have white neighbors. So, yeah.
If I see a white person in my neighborhood, the first thing I'm thinking of, why the fuck are you here? This ain't the place for you.
I swear, I'd be like, nigga, you lost, nigga.
When I see a white person at McDonald's, like, you ain't got no teeth in
I'm
your
not
mouth.
even white.
Except for-
I feel
except
like
for,
I shouldn't
Tammy.
be in South Jackson.
Ain't that her name?
Yeah.
They used to be on Clinton Boulevard.
He's gonna call me handsome. Bitch, you trying to get some motherfucking money. Get the fuck out of my face.
Is she dead or not? Because they made so many posts
Oh,
on Facebook.
I don't
if
know.
she
was
dead, I'll take that shit back.
No, they like 1 minute they said she was dead and somebody else would spot her and then she dead again.
I don't be on Clinton Boulevard.
I ain't
so
seen
I
it in a
don't
minute.
know.
I'll say that.
I don't be on Clinton Boulevard.
But
to
I ain't trying to say like black people are lower than white people. Please, I'm the last person in the world because we superior to these niggas. I ain't gonna call them niggas because they don't deserve it. We superior to these blancos. But I do feel like when I see white people doing black shit, like what? Get the fuck.
But what's black shit? And see, I'm on the other end of it because even when I converse with people and say stuff all the time, they always be like, oh, you talk white. You listen to white music. What's white music? So what's black shit? Like
Rap is black, in the words of Large Amar. White
but rap
people are
is also-
guessing it.
I've seen some great white rap artists though.
I seen one.
Yeah. But see,
Eminem.
That's it.
What's the other dude who
Once
I'm
I
gonna pop
post-
some tags? I only got $20.
Macklemore?
Yes. He can rap. First of all, listen to his bars and listen to his other songs, not just that one. He can rap. He has bars.
I know he can rap.
You
But
mind if I hit this
I
shit?
wouldn't put him in the
I need
great
some.
category. But then maybe I just
feel
haven't
like-
listened to enough of it.
I mean,
So
I
I'll
feel
let
like
you
I've
have it.
listened to some white guys, and I've even heard, what's the guy who sang the song, Sunday Best? It's a great song. I love it.
Never
I thought he
heard
was
it.
black. I just knew, no offense. But
I thought Bobby Conway was black.
I just knew he was, and he wasn't. So
Set you up too,
Everybody
color me
thought,
bad.
Yeah, I damn.
I
but
wanna set you
that's what I'm
Shout out to,
saying. So,
Bobby
they
Caldwell.
could be talented just as much as black
Oh,
people.
I agree.
We're not
I agree.
saying
I know
that
they
they
had-
can't, but it's like
So I'm saying why we categorizing the gifts though? Why
It's
what's
about
white
who
shit
is-
and black shit?
who is associated
sh-
with the most.
White shit to me is like it ain't even like white shit. Talking proper, number one, is not white shit.
I know, but that's what people always say. Why you
Cause
talking white?
I
That's her
talk
white
proper
voice.
than I talk proper to me. What you think? Okay,
No, because you said think instead of think. So.
that's a southern slang though
Yeah,
to
no,
me.
That's a you can
But
you
that's
can
not-
we break it down
me
too
and you
much
both.
now.
That's
Well,
not
I think
proper,
all
though,
I think
because
all
that's
three of
not
us can
proper
we can
English.
turn it up and turn it down.
Exactly, it's called code switching. And you're supposed to be able to do that.
Code
I'm
switching,
me.
double speaking, if you will.
Listen, I be at Sam's in Madison. Goddamn,
Then they
talking
have
to
it
these
on.
white folks like goddamn, and they know they recognize. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I consider white shit just shit that black people don't normally do.
Okay.
Like rock climbing. If my child in rock climbing, you doing white shit. If I put my baby right now, that's not to say I don't want my baby doing white
Right.
shit.
Okay.
You know, so that's not to say I don't want my baby doing nigga shit, because I damn be proud of her when she be around here saying shit on the back seat. Shout out to Boo Boo. But
Shout out to Boo Boo.
it's just like white folks shit is shit that black people don't normally. And when I say normally, like
Okay.
70% don't do.
Okay.
So
See-
70% of white people ain't living in our neighborhoods. Why are you here?
If you break it down, this is my thing.
Like it's breaking down.
It's like a culture thing because white people, do shit because they
You hear to me, did it?
They have inside of them, they have a certain level of freedom to go out and do and try different shit
I agree.
that black people usually don't do. I feel like if black people had that level of freedom inside of them, they would be in the rock climbing and skydiving and all the other shit more often.
Yeah, I agree.
But because we don't have that, we don't go out and try shit.
I got a word for you. What do you consider black people who do have it?
Black?
Privileged.
Not necessarily.
If black person who can do white shit, most black people are gonna look at that as privilege.
Not necessarily. Now, if you doing a bunch of white shit that costs a lot of money, then sure.
That white shit costs money. See, to me, when I put white shit into rock climbing, what nigga from the hood going rock climbing? Either your dad or your mama know somebody, or y'all got the money to do it.
It's cheap places to go that have rock climbing.
We ain't even studying the shit because once you get home from school, your ass finna cut the grass or wash the dishes or do some more shit. We don't even think about that.
But don't all kids need to be doing that though?
You would think, but if I'm
need to be, yeah.
Me personally, my daughter might not touch a dish till she 11, 12.
Right, she shouldn't be touching it now. Well, my son 9, he washed dishes, but I rewash. So there's no point in.
Oh, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get to that age,
trash,
then you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He cleans up after the dog. So.
But I'd be skeptical about shit like that with my baby because, she taking the trash out.
Now my daughter ain't touching no trash. No.
Only because I want her to be independent and not wait on nobody to do it. That's literally the only reason though. And I know ain't nobody gonna teach her that but me.
My daughter ain't taking out no trash though.
You better get that 5-pound garbage bag and get that shit and take that shit and put it on the street.
As long as she got 2 brothers, she ain't taking out no trash.
So why they gotta wash dishes?
Because he 9.
If we getting in the gender roles.
And he used dishes.
She put shit in the trash, I'm sure.
She too pretty for that, man. She ain't doing that.
I fuck with this though because this get into parenting. You know what I'm saying? My baby taking out the trash.
I feel like my daughter, like, if I asked her to take out trash, she would go do it. She would. She has brothers, so of course she ain't just this little girl. But she like cute stuff too. But I feel like she shouldn't have to because she got 2 brothers.
My baby gonna be a nigga.
So.
At the
what
end,
about when them brothers ain't around?
That's what I be thinking.
Then she will take it out. She's very independent, so she would definitely take it out.
Well, there you answer. So I want to play this video. Well, no, I'm gonna ask another question, and then I'm gonna play this video. Even though I think I know both of y'all answers.
Okay.
Do either of y'all see your child, or at one point saw your child as a crutch?
Hell no.
I mean, elaborate.
I'll play the video.
Like a crutch supports you, right? So
I'll play the video.
I'm thinking crutch as in negative vibes.
I'm absolutely not gonna.
So first off, let me say this: this
like
dude,
they handicap us, like
this dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
He was responding to a comment.
Okay.
On TikTok, the comment said, "I love parenting. I hope you consider it at some point in life. It really stretches you to grow as a person. I'm sure you'll adopt again." I don't know what he said before this to cause the comment, but this is his response.
I'm absolutely not going to consider parenting for the reason that you're talking about. I don't want to use a child to stretch my ability to grow as a person. What a gross thing to do. What a gross thing to do. What a gross amount of pressure to put on a child. Nope. I am not going to have children because I know that I wouldn't be a good father. Well aware of it. Well aware of it. I barely take care of myself. I'm not patient with myself.
You might have
I'm
to
going to be
start
patient with a child. And then when I make mistakes, have the luxury of saying, well, there's no way to be a perfect parent. I did the best I could. I mean, you could have done a lot better. You could have not had me. That would have been. Anyway, I'm not going to consider it. I've already considered it. And I've come to a logical. And the earth is on fire. But anyway, I've come to a logical conclusion to not have children because I know I'm incapable of doing so. Because I don't have that type of patience. I know that I don't. And I'm not going to torture a child so that I can learn how to get it.
He is absolutely correct. He is absolutely correct. I don't feel like he meant it in a negative way. I didn't see it as a negative thing. So basically, he's saying that he's not going to use a child as a tool to grow himself.
Right.
Like either he growing or he not, but he's not going to involve a child in that process, which I can agree with. I'm okay with it. And then he even said, if he's not patient with himself, why would he have a child knowing he can't be patient with the child? and then tell his child, oh, well, people make mistakes, you know, blah, 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 et cetera, whatever he said. But I agree. I get it, which is why I tell everybody around me, like, do not have children until you are ready. And ready does not mean financial. You got to be content in yourself. You have to be happy with yourself, because there are going to be days that you just don't have it all together, and you don't want to put that weight on that child. You don't. Like, you know, if we being honest, because that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My son is 9 years old, and basically I was engaged. I chose to have other children. So it got to a point where I would be like, Marian, you ain't stop King from doing this, or Marian, you ain't stop King from doing that. Marian, you ain't do this. And then I had to check myself, like, Keisha, these not his kids. These are your children. And I realized I was putting too much responsibility on him to take care of my children, and that was wrong. I know he's the oldest, and I do want him to set an example, but I don't want him to be the father to them. Like, but, you know, it's kind of like when that person is not in the picture, the oldest child just kind of automatically gets the responsibility. Like, I have older siblings. My sister was responsible for doing my hair and getting me ready for school and helping me do stuff like that. She's only a year older than me. Well, 2. My oldest sister is 2 years, and my other sister is a year. But we still separate, by the way. But she had that responsibility of, oh, I gotta do my hair, I gotta do Keisha hair, I gotta do my other sister hair. And I don't think that was her job. I think that those guardians in my life should have been doing my hair. So I used to go to school with a ponytail. Sometimes my sister braid one side. And yeah.
So, Buddy, I ain't hear the whole thing, number one. Number 2, Buddy just sound like he don't want to have kids to me, which is cool. My advice to him, if you don't want to have kids, as a man, keep your dick in your pants.
That's true. But he said at the beginning, he said he wouldn't have children for that reason.
The comment was
Somebody
saying,
said
like,
that
having kids challenges you to stretch yourself,
right,
and all that other shit.
Basically, be a better person. You know,
it challenges you to be
get
better.
patience and stuff like that and things like that. He said he wouldn't have a child for that reason.
Yeah,
that's what he specifically said. He said if he's not patient now, he's not gonna have a child to teach him to be patient.
Well, to me, you ain't got to have a child for that reason, but it's gonna teach you that regardless.
It is, but I guess some people have it for that reason, so they can learn how to
see
that
ain't it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But then again, like, kids do, I wholeheartedly feel like this. Kids do save some people's lives.
They do.
Yeah.
Like, folks, when they have kids, it's like they grow up.
But those are mostly people who have them unintentionally.
Man, listen, however the baby come,
Crazy.
the baby come. However you as a man come, you come.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, if you intend to have,
he wouldn't purposely go have a child to make himself.
Oh, I agree with him.
I agree.
That.
That's what I'm saying. I agree because children that's a challenge. Like, they are not just these little bundles of joy that's just gonna make you a better person. No, they are some fucking work, and you got to work on yourself plus work on them. Like,
yeah, and that might be what my mind frame different from other people. To me, being a parent might be the easiest shit I ever did.
You just started.
Yeah, you got a daughter too, so.
But I put my nieces in the parent category.
Okay.
True.
So it's like, that shit is not the hard, and the girls easier than the boys for me. Cause the boy,
how would you know?
Because I would struggle with my son, because it's like getting them prepared for the world, but also trying to be a nurturing parent at the same time. With your girl, you kind of just a nurturing parent. Yeah. But I do take some of that, get ready for the world too. But like I say, boo boo, I'm on her ass. Yeah. But at the same time, like, I do feel like he don't want to be a parent to me. That's what I hear. Never.
So.
And he has that right though.
Oh yeah,
he
definitely
has that right, and because he doesn't, then he don't need to have.
He need to keep it in his pants though.
He need to. You need to.
Because what if you get somebody pregnant and she don't want to have an abortion?
Right.
What now? It says she's still gonna put you on child support, so you paying financially, nigga. You might as well go be a fucking daddy, or keep your shit in your pants, or you be with somebody who got similar intentions. You know, you fucking with a girl who you know she don't want no parts of this shit neither. Teach y'all niggas something out here.
Please do.
I'm gonna tell my son that shit, nigga. If you don't want to be no parent,
Be a virgin forever.
No, I'm definitely not teaching him.
It ain't about being
you
a
gotta
virgin.
get your
About-
pussy now.
It's just self control and
I'm like
you know,
Boosie.
Said keep your dick in your pants.
Yeah, as best as you
no,
can.
protect yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because that's
Protect yourself.
unreasonable to ask.
Exactly. It's
you know what I'm saying?
unreasonable. That's like a natural thing for him. So at a certain age. But it's just all about protecting yourself
Wait till he turn 12.
and having some self control. Because some people be sitting up there knowing they want no kids, but you
Wait
still
till
gonna
he
nut.
turn 12.
Like
It's hard
when you
not
can
to,
put it
though.
somewhere, I don't understand. You can put on a condom.
Man, that shit take away from.
You know what? And that's y'all.
And that's why it's a bunch of
motherfuckers like
motherfucking-
y'all.
That's why it's a
That's
bunch
why
of little ones running
I'm not
around
gonna
now.
blame nobody because I'm 50% responsible because I am an adult. But that is the situation I
cup.
got in, and that's why I had my first son. Because you care more about the feeling than the consequences after the fact.
How old were you when you had your first son?
I was
though?
17,
Oh, well, of course, at 17. Man, listen.
but I was dating someone older.
To be fair,
That
I was
pussy-
dating someone older,
I used condoms till I was 18.
and then you started back at 18 and a half, correct? And then you started back at 18 and a half.
Depending on who I'm with.
Mm,
So are you gonna teach your son to wrap it up?
I am.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Me too. I was just asking
Absolutely.
because that shit sounded horrible by the
Absolutely.
way I worded it.
Like, I don't think my son want kids anyway. Seeing me. So I hope I'm straight. But no, so far he's been a great little gentleman. Like, I love that I hated the situation at the time. But listen, the struggle is always gonna be the strength of you. So if I didn't grow up like I grew up, I wouldn't be as great as I am today. So I feel like he needed just a little bit of that struggle. Now he was spoiled as fuck. Don't get me wrong. I spoiled
As
him.
he should have been.
But exactly, because he
As
needs
the-
to be
as the
here.
oldest.
Because he needs to be here.
That
So and then he had 6 years by himself before anybody else ever came. So he had all his time, and he's always been a gentleman. He's always been a great kid. He's academically on point. So behavior, we working on it. But you know, he's getting old. He's starting to smell himself, trying to impress little girls at school and stuff.
My nigga.
So
Shout out to him, man.
he
For
told
real.
me today, like one of the little girls that was in the skit, little thingamajig, he was like, "This is what I used to like." And I said, "Oh, why you don't like her no more?" Because she was cute, little light skinned little girl. I said, "So, why you don't like her no
There
more?"
go that colorism.
No, I don't think she was cute because she was light skinned. I pointed out that she was light skinned because I felt like he was going for something like his mom, you know.
You not light skinned.
So
Who ain't light skin?
She's not light skinned. Compared to us, she's light skinned. But in the light,
Compared to light skin, she light skin.
Look, think about Brittany. Is she light skinned? Hell
Yeah.
no. She caramel.
She caramel?
Yes.
You must ain't seen caramel lately.
Probably probably haven't. But
she
she's
I
not
mean,
light skinned to
I'm
me.
okay.
You know what I think.
I
You're not
don't
a
know.
red
I
bone. Let me
just
say
I
that.
just have nice skin. So whether it's light or dark or
I'm
That
glad
damn
you
ain't
said
dark.
that
I
because
just have-
if she watched this shit, I always
have-
compliment her skin.
I
Shout
have
out to
beautiful
you.
skin, like so. I'm okay with what color it is.
She light skin.
I don't consider you.
I mean,
light
I've
skinned.
always been categorized as light skin, so I just respond just light skin. But if you feel like I'm caramel, I'll be that. I think more so a brown sugar type of thing, not really caramel.
It all tastes good, huh, John?
Ain't caramel lighter than brown sugar?
They about the
Mm,
same slip. But no, caramel can be lighter though.
Yeah.
it definitely can be darker though.
She might be like a light skin.
That's light skin.
It's just like it's a bunch of different dark skins. It's a bunch
Exactly.
of different light skins.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll roll with you light skin.
She might not be high yellow.
I'm not high yellow.
But
I have a
she
high yellow
light-skinned.
sister, but I'm not high yellow. So, but
Anyway,
yeah.
Anything else y'all want to add
The point
to parenting?
was that he told me, because I didn't get to finish my story, I'm gonna finish it.
Okay.
He told me that the girl didn't like him no more. That's why he don't like her anymore.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I
hell
said-
yeah, kick her to the
If
curb.
I know. I thought he can do it bad in a bad way, but I was like, okay, well, cool. Yeah, find somebody that find somebody
Either
that
you
likes.
choose me or you lose me.
Exactly. So, hey, I told him, yeah, find somebody who likes you, and I liked his response to that.
What'd he say?
Fuck that bitch.
No, because
Ooh,
first of
I've been so
all,
proud of my son.
they're in elementary, so
I'd have
I
bought
would,
the
if he
nigga a
called
gift.
her that, I would have beat the fuck out of him.
As
So,
you should, but
no,
still.
no,
When
no,
my
no.
son say bitch, I'm gonna be like, shout out to
He's
you, boy.
moved on. He likes somebody else now, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with him liking somebody who likes him. So she didn't like him, so he's going to find somebody who does.
Space age pimping. So we're gonna go. You anything else I want to add to the parenting topic? Just in general about parenting.
I mean, but if you see my son, everybody should like him. That's me.
That you want to add to the parenting?
That's me there.
Man, listen, I'm just doing my thing out here with the parenting shit.
Mm-hmm.
I had
It's
a
tough.
white nigga tell me one time, he say the first thing he thought about when he heard me talk was I'd be a good daddy. And it's a Blanco.
A gringo, if you will.
Or whatever them niggas is. And you know where that nigga stay? In Laurelwood, not on McDowell.
Okay. We're gonna go to our first sponsor, Cotton Dryer, because that bitch was in the background all last episode. After going back and listening to it,
Yeah.
it wasn't nothing but shit thumping around in there. So, well, I don't know if you ain't been on the prowl lately. How do you feel about the dating scene, Marian?
It's crappy.
Why?
Shitty.
The reason I asked is because I saw a tweet it was from a woman that said, "Dating is hell. Y'all stay safe out here." I don't know. Have you seen it?
Did I write it? No, just kidding.
Nah. So she screenshotted some messages between her and the dude. It ain't but 3 messages.
Okay.
The dude says, "FaceTime me at 12 tonight." She responds.
Oh, I have seen this.
Did you see it?
She told him to FaceTime her, didn't it?
Yes.
Like he
So
said
let me
FaceTime
finish.
him and she. Okay, I'm sorry.
She said, "Just FaceTime me. I'm doing homework. Sometimes I forget to check my phone."
That has to be me. I had to have said that to someone. Go ahead though.
She said that after he said FaceTime me.
Yeah. That was her response.
Okay.
He said, "Ma'am, I don't follow women's lead. The fact that you can't follow simple instructions shows your lack of respect for me, so I'm going to end it here." So just in general, like how do y'all feel about that?
Well, for me personally, like I'm not a person. I'm not a nigga who always want to take the lead and shit. Cause I feel like, and this is what gets me in trouble and why I ain't shit and why I'm single now.
Mm-hmm.
If you a woman and you fuck with me, your ass need to do something and take some type of lead. I'm sorry. It's not just up to me to take the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
He wildin'.
Yeah, he definitely took it to the extreme.
But I get why. Because if I tell you to FaceTime me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you say I'm gonna be doing my homework, just FaceTime me, cool, fine. You a woman, you in school, you about your business.
But
I get
the
it.
thing that I want to point out, James, is that she said FaceTime her because she's doing her homework. You had that much time to text me to tell me to FaceTime you because you're doing your homework. She didn't say no. She just said FaceTime me. Like, I can't FaceTime you. You FaceTime me because I'm doing my homework. That was just...
I agree with you.
Literally, when she picked up that phone and saw FaceTime me, she could have just FaceTimed him and he could have sat there and watched her do her homework.
Well, he said at 12.
But
so
this-
obviously it wasn't 12 o'clock yet.
This the point that I finna
But
make,
I
dog.
still.
Okay. Well, I'm
still
glad
with
you
you.
pointed that
She
out. 'cause I
said
looked over it.
this the part that caught my attention. Sometimes I don't pay attention to my phone. Well, bitch, what the fuck I'm FaceTiming you for then? To not get an answer? When you free, FaceTime me. They go back to initiative.
I will
But he
see
didn't
a
say when
phone.
you
I
free.
will see a
He
phone
said at
call.
12.
He did say at 12. I will see a phone call or a FaceTime quicker than I will see a text message.
True.
Oh,
So-
for real?
Because
Yeah.
your phone doing a lot more
Right,
shit
it's
during the call.
constantly vibrating.
Unless you just got it on
constantly
Do Not
ringing.
Disturb or
Exactly.
something.
Oh,
So I catch
see.
that. I catch that. I've been on my phone literally and then see text messages. So I get that FaceTime before I see a text message.
Oh, y'all
Or
schooling
some
me to
people-
shit. I ain't.
So
Some
I
people
agree
will
with that
see the
part.
text and have the intent to respond, but
But
then
don't.
forget about it because
Right.
you doing
Well,
some
I
other
ain't
shit.
important to see. To me,
But you-
I take that. I'm not important to you.
You told me yesterday you did that,
I told you I left a message in blue. It's a difference.
You left on red.
but you didn't hit
Now
send.
I typed, but I didn't send.
Oh, okay.
I can
So you
understand.
had the
It's
intention.
the same thing.
To respond.
and
But you
literally
didn't.
responded. Bottom line, you're right. But this a gray area.
Okay.
She said I don't pay attention to my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Now
She
this
damn
me.
dude. She a fucking lie. Go
I
ahead.
don't know how you feel. I kind of know how you feel. I don't know how you feel as a woman.
I
if
bet
a-
you don't know how I feel. But go
If
ahead.
a girl that I'm interested in tell me I'm gonna text you around such and such time, within that 5 to 10 minute radius. So when she tell me, I'm gonna be searching on my phone. Maybe I'm just a sucker.
And how do you think I feel about that?
I think you with me.
It depends on the situation.
You
If it's,
ain't
just a
into
chick,
her,
if
then.
it's just a chick I'm talking to,
That's not into her. When I say into her, like
we really
Yeah, I fuck
want to
with
be
her.
serious with her.
yeah.
I ain't gonna be 5 to 10 minutes, but maybe like if it's in the 30-minute range.
If
But
you
it's gonna
then
be
it's
on
like-
your your mind
Yeah,
that such and such is gonna call me. Let me check my phone, see if
Yeah.
she call, make sure I ain't missed it, so I can call her back if I did.
I agree.
I get what you're saying.
I agree.
Definitely, the people I like definitely get responded to.
Yeah, like you put that little on
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. But Buddy wild. Buddy
He
light
did.
skinned too.
First of all, he definitely said FaceTime him at 12. Don't give me a certain time to FaceTime you. You say, may you FaceTime me at 12. Are you available to FaceTime me at 12?
May you.
Yes, may. Ask.
Now.
Wish.
Now the other one, are you free? Yeah, may you.
Okay, well, can you? Can you FaceTime me at 12? You need to inquire about
Rolls
it.
eyes
You
aggressively.
just can't assume that I'm free and can FaceTime you at 12.
Shit, unless you got kids, I'm
You
damn.
can FaceTime me and say I'm busy. I'll call you back.
So I'm going to FaceTime you to say I'm busy. I'm going to call you back.
You'd be surprised.
So I'm going to FaceTime you
Mhm.
to say I'm busy.
Mhm.
I'm going to call you back.
Yep.
If you FaceTime me, I can answer and say that. But I can't pick up my phone to FaceTime you just to say I'm busy. I'm going to call you back.
If you could pick up your phone to answer, you can pick up the phone to call.
And see, they right here though.
No, but you want me to say I'm busy. I'm going to call you back. That's the part that's not working for
This
me.
why I don't do good in the dating scene. Like
That's not working for
when
me.
I gotta think so
Yeah, see,
much
I
on what
see-
I'm doing.
Y'all see I wear these hats to cover up my horns. Go ahead.
When
I think
you know,
it should be mutual, regardless of who it is.
Mm-hmm.
I FaceTime you, you FaceTime me.
Mhm.
If I FaceTime you and you busy, call me back when you're not.
Right.
I don't trip over a missed call.
shit, I do. Answer that
I
motherfucker
don't.
and tell me you busy.
On the first ring.
You ain't got
That's
nah.
just hard. I
Yeah,
don't.
that's doing
Like,
too
I
much
don't.
right there.
No, because anybody that pursues me, okay, she got this going on, she got this going on, she got this going on, she got this going on. So I'm gonna be busy.
You got 3 kids though. That's different than
I do.
this motherfucker.
I have 3 children, 2 businesses, a full-time job, and then a side job.
You see what I'm saying? That's
So-
different than the average Mary Jane. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that. You ain't interested. If you ain't interested, it's okay.
But I'm saying, even with all that going on, if I'm interested in somebody, I make time. Like, even if I'm doing a paper, your ass can sit on FaceTime and watch me do a paper.
Oh no, I'm with you.
So
I'm
it's
with you.
mutual though. Like if that person calls me and I'm busy, then they just call me back later, or I call them when I'm not. If I call them and they don't answer, okay, cool, they busy. I'm gonna call them when I'm
So
free.
you do the
again.
double call.
Nah, I don't double call.
So how you gonna call them back again when you free if you don't do the
No,
double
I'm
call?
saying if they call me and I miss it,
Yeah.
then they just need to know. I'll call her back at a later time, or I'll call them back. I'll call them back.
I'm gonna assume you fucking somebody. I ain't gonna lie.
See, that's what's wrong with y'all people. Y'all are traumatized. Y'all are traumatized. Listen, I have been in some of the worst relationships, and I still give people the benefit of the doubt. I just be like, oh, we busy. Keep it pushing.
I thought you was gonna catch that. But go
I ain't
No,
hear
we didn't. Can you do it over so we can catch it?
ahead.
Because
You ain't gonna catch it.
Go
But you
say it
might.
again.
You might. Nah, I was humming.
what were
And
you
I thought you was
humming?
gonna catch it.
Oh, man,
And then I
again.
said, guess who's back in the motherfucking house?
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
So moving on. Oh, is there anything else I want to add to that?
Nah, I didn't catch it.
So
You
not
listen
to
to
that.
Snoop
I'm
Dogg?
talking about to the topic at hand.
No, but I'm talking about today because I didn't catch it.
Do you want to add to the topic at hand?
I don't like being in a room with people and they feel like they need to crack jokes that I
I
don't
just
get.
asked you. Do you
He
you
damn,
listen to
like,
Snoop Dogg?
just-
I
No,
literally just
but-
painted the
but-
picture. See, that's that old thing.
And then he
But
said
why is
the
he
name of the
saying-
song, and then
It's
he
the person.
yeah.
But what does
Literally.
that have to do with anything? That doesn't make sense.
I'm a
Just
little
me and
tipsy.
him. We listened
I'm
to
a-
that album
Yeah.
like overly a lot.
That's like my favorite album of all time.
All right.
So,
Sound like a lie. But hey. Let's keep it
in the
pushing.
words of niggas that cheat, you believe what you want to believe. So,
That damn some niggas.
so
And I'm definitely gonna believe what I want to
obviously,
believe.
obviously, he felt disrespected, and he found it unattractive. So, but the difference
But did
is
he have to say all that? Just don't text her ass back if you
he
feel that
didn't.
way.
No, he didn't have to say that.
He
But I
did.
mean, if he wanted to end it though,
He wouldn't have
he
text
ended
out
it.
it. No, but he wouldn't have text out if he wanted to end it.
I mean, he gave his reasoning. And
I agree with
he
you.
left
He
it
didn't
with,
want
you know.
it.
Nah, you wanted her to be like, oh, well, I've done that. You wanted her to respond. You wanted her to rebuttal. You wanted her to beg. Ain't nobody doing that.
But you got to, man. If
Ain't nobody doing it. Like, that was his way of trying to see, because I've dealt with toxic motherfuckers before. So that was his way of trying to get a reaction to her to see if she was as interested in him as he was in her.
is that toxic?
But her
Well,
being
she didn't show her
busy does
response.
not. But her being busy does not mean that she's not interested in you, motherfucker. It means she's busy.
Right.
The fuck.
Right.
When guys are busy, they want us to be like, oh, okay, cool, do your thing, holler at me later. But then when we busy, oh, like he said, you fucking somebody else. Oh, you not interested in me. This ain't gonna work.
But see, a lot of
They just quick to throw in the
a
towel.
lot of women, just like he's saying, oh, you fucking somebody else.
They
a lot of women
jump
would
to
think
that
that
same
too.
conclusion.
No, you only think that about people who fucking a lot of women.
Oh,
So
you
if
trying
she-
to say that? Oh,
No,
she
you only
dirty.
think that. No, because listen, let me tell you something. You know when whoever you talking to is cheating. You know. It's something you feel. You know. The only reason I ever thought, and then first of all, I was in a relationship with a cheating motherfucker and never jumped to the conclusion that he was cheating. I always would blow his phone up. I know, sound crazy as fuck, but anyway, I would blow his phone up because I thought he was in a car accident. I thought something had happened. It's so many black men getting killed. That was the first thing that fucking came to my mind. I wanted you to check in so I could know that you were okay.
So
And if
He
I'm a
thought-
man and I hear that, I
did
hear
I
cap.
did I say
I thought he was cheating.
did I say Marian jumped to that conclusion, or did I say a lot of women?
You said a lot of women, but I'm telling you, a lot of women. I'm speaking for them women because
But see, but
they don't want to face the facts.
you
they
you
think
speaking
that
for the
that
women,
guy-
but you said
Uh-uh.
your response started with I. I don't think ABC.
I don't.
dealt with cheating. Blah,
I
blah,
don't,
blah.
but I'm saying when I thought that he was cheating, guess what? It was because he was cheating. I
Right.
knew that was a cheating ass nigga, so
Right.
that's why I jumped to the conclusion that he was after being a cheating ass nigga because that's what he was doing. So when you have that thought in your head that he out here cheating, that's why he not answering his phone. That's because you already know he out there cheating,
Right.
or you know you dealing with that type of slime ball that would be out there cheating.
And you know that.
If I know I got a man that's out there handling business, doing what he's supposed to, my first mind is not gonna jump to him cheating. It's gonna jump to he alright. This ain't like him. Is this going on? Why he
Yup.
not answering the phone?
Your mind would jump to that, and women who think like you would jump to that because they know the type of men that they're dealing with.
Right.
But a lot of women think they know the type of men that they're dealing with, and they still jump to those conclusions. That's
you
all I
never
was
know
saying.
what type of some person
You
you're
never,
dealing with.
you
though.
never.
You
Somebody
never know,
told me
but-
today that you get three men, like three type of men in a relationship.
Okay.
The person
Mhm.
that they pretending to be,
Mhm.
the person that they really are, and the person that you made them.
That's some decent shit.
I know. A man told me that today. I was just ordering
How
food.
old was he?
He said he been married for 15 years, so he has a business
No, he a
environment. Matter of
simp.
fact, his food was good. So can I shout him out?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. Nigga.
He's in
You said he in
Byram.
Byram?
He's in Byram. Yes. It's 247. They have a restaurant in Byram and they have a food truck. They cater a lot of different events. Today I had the shrimp and crab egg roll on point. And they made that shit on the truck. So I can only imagine what it tastes like when it's in the restaurant. The shit was on point. And they had even more options on their menu. So I'm actually going to see them tomorrow.
What kind of restaurant is it?
247. Food.
What kind of restaurant?
Food. I don't know.
So you had the shrimp and crab egg roll. So
I
is it-
did,
is
but
it a
he had
mostly seafood
burgers.
place? Is
No, he had burgers. He had a variety of items.
it- okay.
You know, I
Shout out to him.
yeah, shout out to
Hopefully
him.
he from Jackson.
Wise man. He spoke highly of his wife, highly of himself, and he just gave me a little advice while I was at the food truck getting my food. So,
Okay.
He
So
had to be an old nigga though.
been married for 15 years, so you know.
I hate them old niggas.
I
Man.
don't mean so.
He
No,
probably
He-
cheated on that motherfucker.
he
3 or
probably
4
did.
times.
So
Ain't
he
nobody said he
found-
not. He said the person that they made him. So he could have started off a cheating ass asshole, and he probably could have got his shit together later on down the line. Cause I'm 100% sure that woman was the backbone of that business that he running right now. I don't care what you say.
Shit, there we go.
So he found the woman's response unattractive.
What she say?
Nothing. She didn't post her response. So
I tell you what she said. Okay, or thumbs up that motherfucker, because that's what I would have did. I would have thumbs up the message and kept going with my life.
So, James, what are some things that you find unattractive about women, but you don't tell them?
It ain't. It's hard for me to find something unattractive because let me say this, and I don't mean no harm when I say this. I don't have the highest expectations in the world.
Hold up. What the fuck?
So it's like
that is true.
it's like
What the fuck?
it's really
That's
not
like
nothing.
an insult to the people you have dated.
It-
Go ahead, though.
Don't say that. You gotta edit this shit.
Oh, go ahead, though.
But it's just like it ain't nothing that I find unattractive because at the end of the day, my honest opinion, women are human.
Right.
In the same way that we are human.
Mm-hmm.
They got their ups, they got their downs.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool that you are who you are.
Okay.
All I ask, own up to your bullshit. If you fucked up, say, James, I'm fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a piece of shit. And I've had girls tell me that I ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I respected them 10 times more in the end, though, because you told me from the door. What I do from that point on, once you tell me that,
because they gave you that choice.
yeah, it's up to me.
Yeah.
But when you play the other role,
Okay.
that's putting on the facade is what I
I
don't
can
like.
respect it.
Entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
Yeah,
be
no,
the one.
your
That's the deal
favorite
breaker.
word.
Yeah, entitlement. Like, bitch,
So-
I don't owe you. I don't give a damn how many times I done stuck my dick in you.
You know, owe them no fucking
I
thing.
don't owe you shit but the dick again.
So, I'm gonna run some of these responses by you, and and then we're gonna get to you, how you feel about men. I'm gonna run some of these responses by you, and I just want to see, how you feel about them. Most people that responded to this post said like them big ass eyelashes women be wearing.
Man, I don't care about that. Do what you gotta do to make yourself look good.
Unkept feet and toes.
I ain't looking at your feet at all, so that don't matter, and I ain't sucking them.
Well, you know
I'll
how
find you another freak.
They
know
don't
how I
have it.
feel
Or
about,
nothing if you ain't sucking them. Like they still got them by.
Let me tell you.
They still should be attractive
Let me
to
tell
some
you.
extent.
What? I put
They
some
ain't
soap
gotta
and
be-
water on your feet for you.
I
Then
done seen. It ain't about just
How
soap
about
and
that?
water. It's about
So
maintenance.
you want rough feet rubbing you in the bed. You want toenails cutting you in the bed.
Let me tell you.
you ain't putting your feet next to mine.
Y'all laying
Y'all
together.
don't cuddle.
My dick on your booty. That's all I care about. Literally. I
Even
promise
still,
you.
depending on how she laid, the feet can be.
I
up
don't
on
care.
you.
I'm not a feet person.
But
Man,
don't,
It
but
don't matter.
don't, but don't the
You ain't-
maintenance
you
of her
ain't gotta
feet
be a
tell you
feet
something
person.
about how she takes care of herself?
I'ma
If you're not a,
and
if you're not
how
a
she
feet
looks at
person,
herself?
unattractive feet make it worse.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not a person like that. Somebody could look at me and say, "How do you feel about yourself?" And they might look at me and say, "Well, he don't care about himself. You coming to conclusions. What your daddy taught you was wrong."
Let me tell you, them feet better be at least decent.
But I'm just not a feet person though.
I ain't no feet. I hate them, but them bitches better.
I got some pretty
they better,
feet though.
They better be. I at least want to look at them.
Every girl I ever seen I've been with who seen my feet tell me I got pretty feet. So I'm expecting my feet to look better than yours. With
Okay,
no pedicure.
so if your woman say you got pretty feet, you want her feet to be fucked up?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You better put them tennis shoes on.
All right, don't worry about it. We'll move on. We'll move on.
Yeah, wear socks. Yeah, bitch go sleep in socks.
Okay, cool. Women who give their opinion when it clearly says men only, like on social media.
That's cool. Everybody wants to feel included. I listen, I'm not knocking it. Just let it be an unbiased opinion. We know.
Thinking everything they say is right.
That's
they go back to
entitlement.
entitlement.
So
yeah.
that's his number one deal breaker.
Putting the baby on the phone when we call. If it ain't yours.
I don't mind that. People proud of their kids. Go ahead. No problem.
I wish somebody would say that. My children get on the phone all the time.
Oh, let me see.
They may say hey and then go about their business
Yeah,
because
but
they don't
yeah,
give a fuck about
I know
you.
you
no
probably ain't gonna give a fuck about this. These sandals.
Man, I don't
What's
care.
wrong with those sandals?
Like
The
don't.
dude said them cheap, ugly sandals.
Now you seeing why
But that Michael Kors even makes sandals like that. So how you gonna say they cheap and ugly? He dumb.
this is
He
why
does.
I'd say I got low standards. I don't care about a lot of shit.
I feel like if Clyde was
Not
here,
low
he would
standards.
have different.
I think that you
answers.
should reword that.
What's the
Low
word?
standards is fucked up to say.
Yeah, it's
if it's the
like
truth, though.
it's like a shot to them, right? Like
Yeah.
You ain't
I'm
expecting much
bottom
from
of the
them to
barrel.
begin with.
But I what I call myself all the time, I'm a low budget nigga. But I know who the fuck I am. And it's okay.
They don't. Huh?
They gonna know.
No, I'm saying they don't know who they are.
Oh yeah, I'm low budget.
I think you
Boo,
can just
it's
say you
cool.
content with,
It's dressing it up though. I ain't gonna dress. I'm gonna get it to them raw, literally and
Disrespectful
figuratively.
kids.
Oh, that shit. Hell no.
Yeah, that's a no.
Hell the fuck no.
That shit is not attractive.
I gotta get on down.
Okay.
Hit a melody.
Now we got 5 quick ones. Dirty house.
I help you clean up.
Tissue crumbs in the butt.
I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting it.
What
You
I
gonna clean that up too?
Yeah,
I'm
hold
done with you.
on. You caught me off guard.
Niggas is wild, man.
You caught me off guard. Nah, like that's a personal hygiene.
Exactly.
Key on personal.
And dirty house is personal hygiene as well.
What if you got kids who destroy this motherfucker?
They do every day, but I clean it the fuck back up.
Everybody ain't got it.
No,
like-
unorganized is one thing. Dirty is another.
So what are we describing as dirty though?
My house is unorganized because I have folded clothes in the living room.
Yeah.
They not put up though.
Dirty house would be dirty
Dirty
clothes
house,
in the living room.
exactly.
I'm a believer in
That's
washing
been
and drying.
sitting in the living room
Exactly.
for a couple
Stuff
weeks.
sitting up, dishes sitting up. That's dirty.
Dishes is dirty because
Toilet dirty. The rim of the toilet dirty.
Oh nah, see, damn, y'all make.
Tub dirty. You need to wash it out.
I help you
That's
clean
a
up.
dirty
If I
house.
love, see, this go back to me. If I fuck
we
with
talking
you,
about, we talking about just this your first time coming over and it's like this.
I help you. Let me
No,
help you.
no.
Let me help
You
Thick
just had
ass
it.
lip gloss.
Hmm?
That thick lip gloss that looked like Neosporin ointment. That was the comment.
I'm thinking about you sucking my dick, so I don't give a damn.
It's gonna be gloss anyway, huh?
Yeah, with that mayonnaise.
They smoke cigarettes are black and mild.
That
Unattractive.
That is unattractive.
Unattractive.
But I deal with it.
Unattractive.
But I'm gonna help you quit the squares and the miles.
And this one is just kind of random.
Why do you feel like you can help her quit though? Why you feel like you gonna get in a relationship and change her?
In the words of Zay,
Why you feel like you're gonna change her? Don't
He
say
finna
her.
tell you why.
I can
She
talk
don't
a
wanna be saved.
I can talk a motherfucker off a ledge.
He think he can.
Yeah,
And the last one, baby hair when you over 40. You definitely not a baby.
that's a light skinned nigga too.
Just don't overdo it. Someone be doing.
Nah, he dark skinned.
Oh,
He
Someone
old.
be overdoing.
Yeah.
Someone be overdoing.
he a old nigga looking for a baby.
So, Marian,
Mhm.
what are some things that you find
Oh, it's my
unattractive
turn
about
now?
men that you won't tell them?
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yeah.
I find when men let men go first instead of women
Okay.
because chivalry is not dead.
Chivalry is
So,
not dead, but
let's
I didn't
start there
see.
first.
I didn't see them ask women the question. I saw them ask men the question, so that's why I screenshotted it and let him go first because I had the answers right here.
Okay. You had some options.
Mhm.
Okay.
But go ahead.
But that's definitely one. Yeah, chivalry. That's if you don't have it, that is unattractive. Like,
Mhm.
I don't want to open my door. Is that entitlement, James?
Car door?
No, you should open it.
No, I like. Listen, if we was walking up out of here and I opened the door for you, I would gladly do it. It don't bother me. Just on the strength that you're a woman. Now, if you gonna sit there and wait for me to open the door, I
No,
jump
I'm
out this
not.
motherfucking window.
No, I'm not. Now, one thing I'm never going to do is wait on anybody to do anything. However, yeah, I think it's attractive when you do it. So I also think it's kind of when you don't do it.
See, to me, that's a personal preference. Like you like a man to like chivalry. You like
Yeah,
chivalry.
but
you
this is
traditional
my-
in that sense,
But
right?
this is my personal preference.
Also,
The answers are my personal preferences because
Also.
he asked me what do I find unattractive.
another reason that he went first is because it was piggybacking off the last dude that we talked about,
Okay.
and him finding her response unattractive. So
Okay.
it was a piggyback off of that.
Okay.
That was another reason he went first.
Okay. One thing I find unattractive is inconsistency. Like I feel like people waste my time. Going back to someone recently, yes, because I like to use real life examples.
Are you sure you want to lead this in the show?
Oh yeah.
It don't
Yeah.
matter now, huh?
Oh no. So this guy had been trying to talk to me for a long time. Overly trying to talk to me. So I finally give him a chance or whatever because I feel like I was in a space to honestly talk to somebody. Because at first I was doing me. Because see what their real say? When I'm loyal, I'm loyal. But when I ain't shit, I ain't shit. So when I
So
wasn't shit.
you came out of the ain't shitness.
Exactly. I wasn't responding to him because I knew whatever you trying to have, I ain't with. So I'm not even going to entertain you because I don't want to waste your time. So cool. I started talking to him. I'm like, this person is very persistent. So they really want my attention. So when I gave them my attention, exactly. I didn't have to finish it because that's how the messages are. You text me 2 days later. Who the fuck has time for that? Then you want to say, oh, I was doing this, I was doing that. Bitch, I'm busy too. I'm very busy. But when you got my attention, I'm going to give you that attention. And then when you lose my attention, you lost my attention. So then you text me 4 or 5 days later talking about why you didn't respond to my message that I sent 3 days late. Because by them 3 days, I was over your head just that fast. And that's it. So I don't like inconsistency. So if you really like, you sitting there pursuing me, be able to keep up a conversation, keep piquing my interest. Because if I get bored, then I'm bored. So, yeah. So let's see what else is unattractive. Sagging. Ugh.
You don't like South Jackson niggas, bitch.
Ugh.
Hey, I gotta take a piss on that one. You said sag. You go. You might well go on to the Renaissance and get you one of them niggas with them tight pants. The pants so tight they can't sag.
I don't need them tight. I just need them on your ass. Cause why you need to show your ass?
Hey, I'm figuratively and literally.
Why you need to show your ass?
I used to say that shit. I'm sagging to show my ass.
I don't like it. Like, I don't know.
Grown, you don't like it?
I feel like some people, they grew up, in this certain type of, environment, but they never come out of it, and I can't deal with it.
Is that light green on that charger?
Yep.
Can you pass me that battery?
Nope. Nah, I got you.
We're going to take a little break.
Did you spill it?
Right.
Oh, nah, you will take a break in the middle of these houses. That's the fucked up shit I be talking about.
Because you finna get the battery, he finna walk out. Unless you want to continue. When you sit down, then,
Y'all just full shit in here. Now I'm going to lose my train of thought, and I'm not going to know what I was talking about. So
Sagging? You don't like sagging?
I don't.
You want to be on your ass?
Nope, I do. They need to be on your ass. Well, I guess since he gone to the bathroom, go pause it so I can.
I'm glad you brought up chivalry. Because that leads into my next question.
But I didn't finish mine.
Oh, you had some on your list.
I did.
Don't do
Did
that.
I mention sagging?
Yeah.
You did. That's where you left off.
Ooh, money. Ooh, I can't stand when people have a lot of cash and they be just doing all the other stuff on Instagram and social media. Stop flashing your money. Like, everybody should not know what you have. I hate it. Don't post your guns and social media all over the internet. Yes, I want you to have a gun. Yes, I want you to have money. I don't want you to flash it, though. I just don't. Put your money on a card and a bank account, whatever you feel safe with. And if you feel safe with cash, that don't mean everybody else got to know. I think you make yourself a target when you do stuff like that. I think it's ignorant. So when a guy, he got all this money, he want to post it, that's unattractive. Or when you showing all your guns, like, no, of course you need protection, so I'm cool with you having it. But why do you have to show it all on social media? Like, that's crazy to me. So that's all I want to say. And even if you going in a store with your gun, like, why you gotta show it? Like, just
To let a nigga know.
Like, conceal it.
Come over here.
like,
Yeah, that's some niggas might take it as don't come over here. Some niggas might take it as shoot first, ask questions later.
You live with your choices.
yeah.
It's consequence to every choice. If I choose to not make it known that I got a gun, somebody might try me because they think I'm pussy.
Yeah.
And then you shoot
But then,
them.
But if I can't get to it,
because
if you can't get
I'm gonna get to it.
even if you showing it, but you ain't ready to draw.
right,
yeah, it's crazy. But
you can have it on you and still get shot. So you can have it literally in your hand and still get shot.
no, I agree. I think guns is strategic. I think the best way to survive with a gun is the same way you survive without it.
Exactly why people don't know I have one, but I have one.
Well, they know now. So
But they'll never see it. Like, people never see it, but it's there.
anything else you want to add?
And I look sweet, but I will shoot it.
Anything else you want to add?
No, no.
So chivalry. Chivalry is a social custom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Southern social custom, I would think.
Chivalry is
I think that's universal.
bigger than Southern.
Yeah.
Oh,
It may not be practiced as much
okay.
outside of the South anymore, but it's definitely bigger than the South. So, what are some other social customs that we need to? Well, I don't think we need to get rid of chivalry, but what are some social customs? And this could be as Americans, this could be as Southern people, this could be as Black people. What are some customs we need to get rid of, in y'all's opinion?
Traditional households kill that shit. Shout out to my nigga Smooth.
When you say traditional household, what do you mean? A woman taking care of the home?
A woman
man
being
working?
considered nurturing and
Oh,
a
yeah.
man being considered provider.
I agree.
You gotta dead that. These women not as nurturing as y'all paint them out to be, and niggas can't provide
No, they
in
can't.
the way that the world want to say. It ain't there. I think going towards the next generation, you're going to see more of, I don't want to say a 50-50, but you're going to see the roles intertwined some for successful marriages and households.
And I think that's okay. I think that's okay because I think that what a lot of people don't pay attention to, and maybe it's because I'm a woman, but that's what I'm always hone in on and zoom in on, is the postpartum rates, postpartum depression in women. I think women having to do so much and carry so much of their weight is what made them, so vulnerable to postpartum. And I feel the same thing about men. I feel like that weight of having to be a provider really took them into a negative spot as well. For instance, my daddy, shout out to him, love him to death. He was a hustler in these streets. And it ended him up, it ended him in jail, but I know what he was doing for. But it put him in a place where it really took him out of the household. And I think that if there wasn't so much pressure on him to be this provider, oh, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or, then it wouldn't have led him to that direction. A little small check would have been okay. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yes, that made perfect sense. But
it's okay. I think that people put so much emphasis on money and stuff like that. And then a lot of stuff that we have, we don't really need. We don't really need it.
Give me an example.
This $250 phone bill, $250 phone bill.
is that just
Shit.
your phone though? Or?
It's 3 lines, but
Oh, well.
one of them is a free promo line, and the other 2 I pay for. So I pay $250 for 2 phones, one of which is paid off.
But if you living within your means, then I don't see no problem with it.
I mean, I am, but let's just say not me, but another female, you get all of these, you acquire all these bills, and then my man is a provider, so he should be able to pay it. I think that's unnecessary weight.
But
I
that's
feel like if I can cut back on something and lighten his load, then I will. Just like I feel like if he can come in and wash the dishes and lighten my load, then he should. Instead of being like, oh, shit, you need to wash them dishes, or you need to do this, you need to do that. So, because I'm a woman, I should be the one cleaning up the house as if everybody can't clean.
Mm-hmm. That's what Saturday morning for.
Exactly.
Oh, I ain't doing shit on
Or
Saturday
shit,
morning.
feeling
That's
like
football.
Yeah.
I've had
Sunday
people
morning. Well, no, you
disagree
watch
with me on
pros.
it, but feeling like he got to pay for all the dates.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that way.
Now, we talked about that.
We have. I don't feel that way,
last
though.
time you came. But you regulated it to the talking stage, talking or the dating stage. You said once it's in a relationship, then it's on him.
I mean, our money would be our money, though.
Our money. The crazy part about it is I slick agree with her. Like, if you living with somebody and y'all married, you do got to combine the incomes. Like,
Want me to lower your mic?
Yep.
Say something, James, real quick.
you got to combine the
Okay.
incomes.
Oh, it's probably still gonna hear you, but your mic not gonna catch you. The response, or the first response that I want to get y'all opinions on, is telling children that they automatically have to respect adults because they're an adult, and they followed up with saying that this how kids get taken advantage of and abused. Oh, go ahead.
I can see both sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, okay, I can see that. You telling me I have to listen to an adult just because they're adult could put me in a very vulnerable situation. They may be telling me to do something inappropriate or something that is unsafe, and because they're adult, you taught me I have to listen to them, and that's not always correct. Like, I grew up in a household where you a child, so shut the fuck up before you get slapped in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So I was about to say shout out to my TT, but I ain't gonna do her like that. She might slap me in the mouth there. So, no, I grew up in a household where you just didn't talk when adults talk. You just shut the fuck up. You just do what you told to do. Like, you don't have rebuttal. You don't have any of that. And I think that is traumatizing. Like, I feel like I should be able to speak my mind. I feel like I should be able to speak myself, speak up, as long as it is respectful. I can respectfully tell you no.
Right.
And I should be able to. I should be able to. Like, I don't require the children around me to respect me unless I'm respecting them. And so we have to teach our children what respect is. You need to respect my body, you need to respect my space, you need to respect all of this. I teach my children what respect is. And if you feel like you being disrespected, then you don't respect somebody who's disrespecting you. Now, I'm not going to say just go off and cuss them the fuck out or, act the fool. You come get me. I'm going to go off and cut them the fuck out and act the fool. I don't want my children to do that, but you can say no respectfully.
Are you teaching them that respect on all levels, like dealing with kids their age and dealing with adults?
I am. Like, my son, he goes to school. I respond to him like, you don't touch people. Like, don't touch them at all. I feel like, and I teach my students in my classroom this, when you hit somebody or touch somebody, you're asking to get hit back. And so I tell him that, don't tell me somebody did this or somebody did that. If you were sitting there provoking them and in their space and in their face, no. You need to keep your hands to yourself. You need to be respectful of that person. Don't talk to people crazy. You just don't do that. You never know what's going on in people's life. Talk to people like you want them to talk to you. And I tell him that the golden rule in my household, in my life, in my classroom is to treat others how you want to be treated, even when they're not treating you right. Mm. So if I'm not okay with it, I can say I'm not okay with it. I don't have to do it in a disrespectful manner, though.
Okay. Well, my baby just too little to, you know what I'm saying? But I teach my nieces question everything. Like, don't, fuck that. Mm-hmm. Like, but I do teach them authority. I told one of them today, the oldest one, like, it's an authoritative hierarchy that you just got to respect. But, like, because she said,
like a basic respect. Like, just because. But if somebody's out of order, you get an adult to handle an adult.
Yeah, don't call yourself cussing the teacher out. Let me do it.
Right.
Because I'm a nigga.
I mean, make sure the teacher wrong for you cuss her out.
You got kids and you got kids, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever approach the motherfuckers. I know how bad they is. And it's cool. Yeah. But if I come talk to your kids like this or do such and such, you're going to have a problem with it. Well, you not a teacher, bitch. I ain't asked you that. Now, this nigga shit now. We outside the school system. Yeah. We in Shade Oaks.
Well, I actually talk to my children and my students the same.
And see, a lot of people don't do that.
I actually do. Like, I literally tell my son I'm going to bust him the fuck up, and I tell my students I'm going to bust them up. I don't say the fuck part, but I tell them I'm bust up. I threaten them all the time. They actually love me more.
If you my mom, I ain't going to lie to you.
You reflecting what they get at the house.
Huh?
You reflecting what they get at the house.
Exactly.
Mine is
like, you gotta get them a little bit of that. You have to. You do. Like, you gotta be the mama in that classroom and a teacher. So I talk to them like that. Luckily, I've only had one parent who has ran with something. But, even then, like I told her, I'm not a teacher after 3:30.
Probably a mother.
It was a mother. It was. The father had nothing to say.
What she look like? She had tattoos on her thigh.
She probably did.
She sound dark skinned with red hair. But
she definitely had a blade somewhere on her, but it is what it is.
Shout out to the hood rats, man.
It is something, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, I tell my students and my children, I'm gonna respect you and you respect me. Mm-hmm. Like, my rights begin where yours end and yours begin where mine end. Like, as long as we good, we're good.
Okay.
They can tell me no. They can disagree. I'm okay with it. My child can tell. Depends on what the fuck he telling me no to. Mm-hmm. Like, I could say, Marian, you feel like doing this for me? And he could say no. Okay.
I always felt like that was a trap. Because my grandma has told me one time, like, if you don't feel like doing something, then, it's basically the same thing. If you don't feel like doing it, like, you can tell me that I don't really want to do that right now. I always felt like that was a trap.
So you never tried to see what the response is gonna be?
If I say no now, some shit gonna come up later.
It's gonna backfire.
And I'm like, I'm not even finna, you know what I'm saying? But I want to move on to this other response. So, and this kind of fits y'all too because I both have a daughter. Telling girls with shorts on to put on pants when male family members come over.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Even in front of me, put on clothes. I'm finna get you in the habit right now. Don't put nothing past nobody. Tell my son the same thing, man. Put on a fucking shirt, man.
Yeah, my son, he can't walk around the house any type of way.
Put on a shirt, bro.
Even when it's just y'all, or you just saying when people come over?
Because he has a sister, and I don't walk around him in any type of way.
Yeah.
Like,
because like I had explained to him, his brother and his sister, males and females are different.
Right.
And that's just why I leave it at. We don't have the same things. We're different. And so, you know, like some moms, I've seen girls, I've seen moms, no judgment here, basically walk around the house naked.
Ooh, I love that. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, but I don't think they should do that in front of their sons. I don't think that that's okay. Not to me, it's not. Like my son, I breastfed in front of my son. And I also told him, hey, this is what this is for. Like, of course, in the future, you're going to get sexual pleasure out of it or whatever the case may be. However, at this time, don't sexualize this because this is what I'm doing to, you know, create healthier children. And properly nurture. I know, but I don't believe in him seeing my body. Like, I don't believe in my other son either. Like, me and my daughter pretty much sleep in the bed together. I don't even believe in them sleeping in the bed together.
Who, your son and your daughter?
Yeah.
Is that
I just don't. I don't know why my mind like that, but it is. Like, my daughter has to be separate. No, my younger children can. My oldest son cannot. I feel like he's older. And let's be honest, y'all guys, he has woke up some mornings and
that morning
exactly. So that's why I don't want my daughter in the bed with him.
Yeah,
it's nothing that I feel like he would do anything like that, but I just feel like that would be a cause of confusion.
That's all it is.
I got a question. That slick dude.
But with your sister in the bed, I'm just not okay.
No, I got a question though, and it's like a real life question. Would you be mad?
Make sure that mic in front of you.
Would you be mad if your son felt a certain type of way about that?
About what?
You not want him to sleep in the bed with his sister?
Absolutely, closer. You gotta lean.
What I mean, would I be mad if he felt? I really wouldn't give a fuck. I have my reasons for it, and that's just how I feel.
That goes back to the first question about how much.
And I also have
how much input they gonna have.
Well, see, he really shouldn't care that much. He should want his bed to himself because his sister will lay on his head for all she cares. She put her foot in his mouth and everything else. That girl sleeps wild, which is why they all have their own beds. But he shouldn't care that much, especially since there's such a huge gap. They're annoying to him most of the time. So I don't think it would really bother him. I think my reasons are like rooted in like deeper issues and just keeping these different sexes apart.
So I'll tell you why I asked. So my dad, rest his soul, my nieces, he used to didn't like when they would come sleep in the bed with me. You get up, go get in the bed with your mama, go get in the bed, come lay in the bed with me and your grandma. I always felt the type of way about it. And I was in high school because I'm like, what are you saying about me? Like, I'm your son. Like, what the fuck are you saying about me?
It's like he implying that you might try something.
I don't think he implying that I'll try something, but he implying that it's uncomfortable for them maybe. And it's like, to see where shit is today.
Yeah.
He was wrong. He was wrong. Like, be careful what you, like, you never know how your kids taking something or how kids are taking something. Because they not, like me personally, I wasn't always vocal with my dad.
And I was about to say, and that's why you got to leave that gate for communication open with the children, because I feel like that's traumatizing as well, that children feel like they cannot speak their minds. Yes, they're little, but they are little humans. And the same way we feel about stuff, the same way we get frustrated, the same way we act out sometimes when we don't have our way. I'm 27 years old, I still act out sometimes when I don't have my way. So I feel like we have to extend them that same grace. This is not his day. He's frustrated this day. I've had days that were not my day where I've been insubordinate or this, etc. So I feel like if I open that gate of communication between me and my child, then, you know, that causes less confusion. So you just said you weren't that vocal. I feel like my son and me have a open communication where he can be like, Mom, why you say that? Like, why you don't like this or that? Another I can say, well, son, these are things that have happened. And I've said stuff to my son before. Like, I tell him every time that he's somewhere and I can't be there. And that may be putting a lot of pressure on him. But I just say, watch out for your sister.
You right to do that. You're
I don't
not
trust
wrong.
everybody, and I tell him that. I've had people make very inappropriate comments. My daughter's 2, and I've had grown men make very inappropriate
2?
comments. And yes, I've had very grown men make inappropriate comments, and that shit really bothers my soul. Especially since I know a lot of women around me who have been young children, all who have been molested by people very close to them. So that's a huge deal for me. Like, my goal is to protect this little girl, and it is to protect those guys as well, because something that people don't know, little boys get molested too. Like, it's like people just overlook that. Y'all think all these little boys just be gay for no reason, and y'all just don't know that somebody touched them.
And it fucked them up.
It fucked them up. And a lot of people don't know that, but I ain't gonna get all into that, because that's like, so I have like some very deep-rooted issues that I feel like, okay, just staying here, staying there. Like, I personally know somebody who, I ain't even gonna speak on it because it's just bad. But
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up having open communication because, and I'm glad you brought up not always being vocal because speaking from experience, it might just be me at the time being in my own head, but a lot of times kids are not vocal and they don't have that line of communication with their parents because they feel like if they come to them with some type of honesty, then it's gonna be some type of backlash on them coming from the parent.
it normally is.
And then it's like, well, shit, I can't even talk to you about other shit because
You blew up over something
tripping
so
this.
small, right?
Right. So, because I've been in situations where I've been open. It wasn't even like a parent, but I tell one person this, just trying to get some shit off my chest, and now it seems like the whole world know. And it's like, well, damn, I can't even talk to you. Now they blowing up, I can't talk to them.
Right.
It's like, which is why I put so much trust in my friends, because I know with them, it's one, we all the same age, so it's like they can kind of feel where I'm coming from, and then it's not a thing of judgment,
Right.
Yeah.
but because we feel like a lot of times our parents or just elders in general judge us, and it may just be a generational thing, but I'm glad y'all brought that up.
Well, I think that's if anything, parenting is hard and nobody does it perfectly. But I do think that 2 things you got to do is you have to respect your child and you have to communicate with your child. You just got to extend that child the same grace that you want people to extend to you. Like, I used to be so, I ain't gonna say judgmental. What was I?
Judgmental might be
That
worse.
might be the word. Yeah.
I used to be so, I don't know. I used to just pick issues with, like, I used to just find these issues with my son, the way he wrote on his paper or the way he did this. And I just feel like everything was just so messy. And it bothered the fuck out of me. Like, why is your book bag not clean? Why you can't clean this desk out? Why you can't do that? Like, and then guess what? And this might be the realest thing I ever said in my life. Guess what? You got to guess, because that's why I said guess what.
He got it from you.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Exactly. So then I had to realize, okay, Keisha, maybe this is a problem that you have within yourself, but that's not his problem. And so my son has this creative mind, and I have to respect it, and I have to give it space. So I let him make his messes. But I just, prefer that, it doesn't attract bugs or anything like that. But as far as him being his creative self, hey, instead of you drawing up your homework, I bought him a sketch pad. Instead of you doing this and that, here's your easel. Like, take that, but put it here.
Yeah.
Instead of me nitpicking with you, and that's the word I was looking for. Instead of me nitpicking with you and finding issues with you, I need to look at myself. And so I had to take that and be like, okay, Keisha, well, you need to find a better way to do this. Because guess what? He got it from you. Yeah. And it's so fucked up of us to always expect something from our children that we don't even give. And that's what most parents do.
Because you want your kids to be better.
You want your children to be better. You do. But how they going to get better?
You're not setting a better example.
Exactly. You have to set that example. You have to. I have to put this in front of you. I have to show you this.
Whoops. My bad.
He dropped their phone.
All right. I guess we're going to take another break because this next question, or I guess this next, this next response, well, see. Nah, we can skip over some of these. But there is a social custom that I wanna talk about and bring to y'all's attention and get y'all's opinions on. But we gonna wait till James get back.
Okay.
As soon as I fix this camera. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add before I get into this last
No, go on get into it because I ain't.
So one social custom that I disagree with after growing up and learning about relationships and all that is the term happy wife, happy life. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about just that notion in general before I play this video?
Okay. It's selfish. Because the wife is not the only person that should be happy in the relationship. The man should be happy as well. And a happy man will make the woman happy. But if either party is unhappy, then they're going to make the other person unhappy with their unhappiness.
So I'm going to play this video and I want to get your thoughts on it. Well, first, James, do you?
Oh, I agree. Happy spouse, happy house.
Happy wife, happy life.
No, happy spouse, happy. I like this.
So you disagree with that?
Yeah, man. Listen,
I've never heard that before.
bitch got me fucked up. Thinking she finna be happy. And I ain't finna be. Everybody in this bitch finna be miserable. Me, you, and the kids, and the dog.
And that proves my point.
And the dog.
If one person is miserable, then everybody's going to be miserable.
Well, maybe not the kids. The dog definitely getting his ass whooped up.
Well, if the parents
for
not
no
happy,
reason.
the kids going to be happy because their energy will be transferred. So.
True.
And the dog just getting his ass whooped for no reason.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play this video, and I just want to see, But it sounds like y'all going to agree with her, but I'm going to just play it anyway.
Wife that wins all arguments with her husband is not wise. Your home is not a courtroom, my dear sister. The wife that uses sex as a weapon in the home, placing embargoes, going to bed in jeans, shorts, and trousers, lacks wisdom. The wife that uses the modern trends and laws of women's right to insult or ridicule her husband simply makes a fool out of herself.
It would have hit different if the motherfucker went African.
I didn't expect the accent. I didn't expect it.
Shout out to Clyde,
I was
man.
gonna warn y'all, but then I was like, I'm gonna just play it. I'm sitting here with two mature adults.
Adult, exactly, because I don't think I did all that. But it did catch me off guard. I don't know why I expected her to have a different voice. That was immature of me. However, I laughed.
Because I can hear all these motherfuckers come out here. That bitch African.
So she thinking different already.
Yeah,
based off of culture.
Yep.
But she right though.
That's why I said I figured y'all would agree.
But she's right. She's right. Why are you trying to win every argument with your husband? Why are you? Why do you want? I agree. Why do you want it to be a courtroom? Why do you want to go back and forth? When my next relationship, I don't want to argue about nothing. Nothing.
When you do argue,
you want to win.
I want it to be over. No, I want us to come back from it and agree and have a mutual understanding. I don't have to win.
So
I don't have to win.
Do you?
Maybe with somebody else.
Do you just say that you
him.
agree, or do you actually try to get to a point to where y'all can?
I actually want to get to a point of where we can agree.
Because a lot of people would just be like,
compromise.
Yeah, you're right, and that'll be over with. Just
hey, that's the way to end an argument, though. If you want to know,
you got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll be telling.
Now that probably make it worse though, cause what you mean though? Like I feel like you trying to shut me up, and don't shut me up, cause that's
that's the same thing as just saying, yeah, you're right.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Don't shut me up. Don't do that. No, I actually want to come to a real conclusion and a compromise on this situation, especially if it's an argument. But I don't want it to be an argument at all. We can have disagreements. We can have discussions, but I don't want to have arguments.
What point does it go from a discussion to an argument?
A discussion is when you say what you got to say, and I say what I have to say, and we hear each other out, regardless if we agree or disagree. We hear each other out and respect that other person's thoughts and opinions on a situation. When it gets to an argument, I'm right, you wrong. My job is to prove I'm right, and it doesn't matter what I say because I just want to prove that I am right. So I'm gonna talk over you. I'm gonna disrespect you. I ain't hearing shit that you saying because at the end of the day, I'm right, and the only thing that needs to be heard is me because I'm right.
So, have either of y'all been? You agree?
I be trying to prove I'm right. So
So you be arguing.
Yeah.
So you toxic.
But I shut the fuck
Oh.
up though. I'm that type of nigga. Like when I see somebody so passionate about something and they just swear down their right, like I just shut the fuck up. Like, all right, this ain't.
That don't solve nothing. Though.
It don't. I ain't trying to solve it. I'm trying to get out of
Yeah,
here
right.
without making it a murder to solve. So I shut the fuck up. You got it. You got it, boo. I want some pussy later on, so I shut the fuck up now.
So have either one of y'all ever been in an argument and you just kind of let the other person win
All the
just
time.
to shut them
Pacify
up?
the shit.
Yeah.
All the time.
Would you still do it? Like if y'all were to get in a relationship?
No.
I don't know.
No, because I think that was a way of silencing me, and I don't approve of it. But I don't think it should get to the point where it is an argument. I feel like if things are addressed in the appropriate manner and in an appropriate time frame, it doesn't get to that point where tension has built up. Because I now realize that I'm a person who hoards my feelings, and I release them at the wrong time.
That part.
So I know that it becomes an argument because I have so much built up. And so you may say something like, why you
It
didn't
might
call
block
me
in your
today?
face.
And it might become a whole, I'm going to start talking about what you did last week and what you did last month and all of it because I've been holding all this in and I didn't address it when I should have. That's when it gets to arguments. So I feel like if I just sit there and let somebody win, then I'm silencing myself and it's going to be an issue later on. It may not be an issue now, but it's going to become one. So instead of waiting until it becomes this explosive situation, I'd rather address it head on and right then and there.
So
But in an appropriate manner. Because I'm not going to yell at you and say it was some fucked up shit that you did. Like, I don't appreciate the way that you did that. It made me feel this way, and I don't like to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Anger management taught me that.
man, fuck all that. Like this shit done got too far. This shit done went on too long. Fuck that shit you talking. Nah, I done dealt with it. I done
But I'm
sat back
saying,
and I
but
done
why
waited.
would you wait on it to go on that long?
Because you
That's
just
what I'm
gotta
saying.
explode.
You need to nip it in the bud right then and
Exploding
there.
ends relationships. and
My
I know
anger,
that from
exactly.
experience.
My
We gonna
anger
end
management
anyway.
teacher said,
We might not end.
or
anyway if I
it may
don't
end you up in a
explode.
bad situation. It may not
I
just
agree.
end a relationship. It may put you in a worse situation.
Nah, I do agree with that.
Like my anger management teacher said that you need to address it right then, but you need to address it the right
But
way.
can't everybody address something in the right way in the moment?
No, sometimes you do need to step back.
yeah, you need to
However,
Take you a minute.
don't wait so long. Don't let
Okay.
it build up. So no, I'm not gonna address this right now because I'm a little irritated. Tomorrow, when we done cool down, I want to talk to you about this.
So I ain't crazy.
And that's the way to end the relation. That's the way to end the conversation. Like we ain't gonna, this is a discussion. Hey, I'm a little heated. I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want this to go further than it should go because I love you and I care about you. So we're gonna talk about this tomorrow when we both can cool down.
After a couple of shots of hen or
That's
beer.
the secret.
You know what I'm
Blowing that
saying?
back out.
Well, I don't use Hennessy or beer or alcohol or any type of substance as a calmer for me. So I'm gonna talk about my situation
What?
sober. I don't want to use it as a coping mechanism. So I don't want to have to get drunk to have a discussion with my partner. If I got to get drunk to talk to you, I don't need to be talking to your ass at all.
That's a mature way of looking at it. Not drunk, just take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, here we go.
I used to do that shit on the way to school.
To your classrooms or to your job?
No, when I was in college.
Oh,
No, I just
Nah, I would never do that on the way
It was
to
trying
the
to get 'em
kids.
caught up.
of course.
Trying to-
shit, I'd be taking shots in there going to talk to them kids. I did
Nah.
this shit at Sam's.
Definitely need to put some in my Starbucks cup from now
Nah, when
on.
I was in undergrad, like the middle years, freshman year was cool. My last year was cool, but like, what was that 2015 to 17?
Oh, that was them rough years.
Yeah, man. That was them UPS years. It's UPS that's dealing with shit at school. I'll take me if I had something, I'd take like a shot of Hennessy or just something, maybe two, and then either ride with Clyde or maybe I might have my car by then. I'd drive up there, and by the time I get there, I was feeling it. So,
I ain't never did that going to class. I damn did it going to work, though.
man, listen. Now, if we had a play and I was working the play, I ain't do it because I was usually running lights or some shit, and you can't be drunk on the job. But if I'm just going to class, I'd take me a shot or two. Cause it was some dark days, my boy.
Yeah, man, this shit. Ain't nothing wrong with taking you a shot, man.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
But is there anything else y'all want to add?
It's hard to come to an agreement though with somebody on something that you naturally disagree with. Like that takes some real mature shit. And I don't be seeing it out here.
There's definitely a lack of maturity.
I don't be seeing it. That's why I
On
just
both sides.
keep my thoughts to my fucking self. And I just hold my shit in.
But that is not good. That is not great.
From that
James,
mistake.
I need you to not do that. That's
Hard.
what I need you to do. I need you to not do that.
Look at y'all being friends.
Like, there is a way to address it, y'all. Seriously. Like, it's just not worth it, especially with black men. Because even if y'all right in the situation, if the police pull up and your voice is even raised, you're the aggressor. You're the problem. So, I just feel like you need to get it out in a healthy way, and you need to address it right then and there. Don't hold it in.
I'm going to take that advice.
And I need you to. I
can tell you from experience. Don't hold this shit in.
I'm telling you, don't hold it in, y'all. I almost fucked up my whole life.
I need to tell myself from experience.
Because I just exploded
that too.
and acted a fucking fool. And I had every right to. But at the same time, I didn't, because I stayed there long. I held all that in. And then, nobody should ever get me to that point where I respond in that manner. Nobody should ever get me to that point.
Because, like, they got control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You control me in that moment, and nobody should ever be able to control me. So I feel like, listen, regardless if you don't want to hear it, I feel like as long as I say it respectfully, I don't give a fuck how you take it. As long as I respect you in that moment and I let you know how I feel, I have the rights to my feelings. So if I let you know where I stand on this and how I feel about it, then it is what it is.
Last point. When I get to that point, to me, as a man, I'm ready to walk away. I'm ready to say fuck it.
No. I still care, but I care about me more.
And it's hard for me to
I
be
care
with
about
somebody
me
and
more
tell them
than
that.
I care about how you feel about something like this. Because if it's an argument or a topic that could end our relationship, then this relationship was never supposed to be in the first place. I care about me. I care about how I'm going to act, how I'm going to feel, how I'm going to respond. And that's not being selfish at all, because I want you to care about you.
But to what
But I feel
detriment,
like
though?
when you get to the point where you care so much about how somebody else is going to respond and how they react, then at that point, they're controlling you still.
Don't relationships got some element of control in them, though?
No. It's freedom.
See,
it's
I ain't
freedom.
there. I think that's
You
what it
give
is.
me enough freedom to choose anybody that I want, and I choose you. That's a relationship. And I choose you every time, with the arguments, with everything. I choose you.
So what about you get married and you throw that contract in there?
What contract? A prenup?
No, the contract to get married. To me, you selling your soul when you get married.
No, you're not.
Shit.
Legally, you may have some type of,
Some.
limits. But no. Now, when I marry you, it's for the ways of the world. Like, when I marry you, it's so that if you die, I die, you're not empty-handed. Things are taken care of. Those things that we build together, one of us get to, see it out.
Ain't that a contract?
If you want to call it that, but I'm not going to label it that. I'm going to label it an agreement.
I thought it was.
And that was me agreeing to be your person and you agreeing to be mine.
Shit, damn. See, that made me think fucked up. I want my wife to die for me. That's some fucked up shit to say.
And on that note, yeah, I'm gonna pray for him. But you heard what I said though. But I'm gonna pray for you, because.
Is there anything else y'all want to add to this topic before we get out of here?
I'm lying. I probably love my wife so much I wouldn't even want to live without her.
Ideally.
Right, ideally, but this ain't nobody I don't want to live without, except my children.
I give too much. That's something I'm realizing talking to y'all. I give too much.
Too much?
Yeah, of myself.
Yeah, you do.
I literally give my heart and soul to that shit.
You do.
I ain't said much this
Yeah,
episode.
I see
how
myself.
I get in
I
that?
see myself in you. I see it.
And
see
but if I can't give my heart and soul, why do it? I
And
might as well just
sometimes
chuck my.
when you know that you on that level, that's why you don't take anybody seriously. You don't go to that point, because when I go there, I go there. Like, I give it my all, which is why I ain't dating. I'm dating. I ain't in a relationship because I know.
Don't get offended.
Because
30 minutes and time ticking.
you sure right. I know. how serious it is to me, how serious stuff is to me, and how I take it. So I just be like, listen, I'm not going, I'm not going to pursue somebody like that. I don't really want to waste that type of energy because that's some heavy energy. That's some energy you can't get back. That's some rare energy. So you supposed to keep that. I don't feel like you got to, disrespect people, not like that. But
You saying
I
I'm a
feel like-
disrespectful nigga?
yeah, a little bit, yeah. But I don't feel like you got to do it to that extent. But I do feel like you need to protect yourself. So I don't feel like you should just give everybody you. No, you should not. I don't feel like that. So, yeah.
So you know what I just took from that? When we leave here, go to Target, buy a Plan B. Like that.
Y'all shout out your social media. All right.
Or go to Target, spend less money,
She don't
and
wanna
buy
make
a
that
pack
trip.
of condoms.
She don't
That
care about
ain't
that 30
fun.
minutes. She don't
That
care about
ain't-
that 30 minutes.
That ain't fun.
I do care. So, yeah, I do. Because, see, at the end of the day, when I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I do it. And so when they tell me they going to do something, I expect them to do it. So I'm not going to treat him any way that I don't want to be treated. So wrap it up. No, you too. Wrap it up. No, definitely wrap it up.
Who show this is?
I do apologize. No disrespect.
Shout out
Seriously.
your social media.
Seriously, no disrespect.
Shout out your
But
social
you made a
media.
comment and I just responded.
Shout out your social media.
I'm sick.
Oh, you said shout out ours? No, I thought he said shout out to social media. He said shout out our social media. Oh, Makisha _ teacher on Instagram, on Snapchat. It is Cute Chaos with a K. The cute is with a K. And the chaos is with a K. And then on Instagram, I said Instagram. On Facebook, it is Marian Johnson.
I'm 601 Jimmy.
On all platforms.
Yep. Facebook. Well, I don't be giving out my government when folks be watching.
And we better get out of here. So we'll see y'all next week. We might have a new guest that it's the audience hadn't seen yet, depending on how things go. So
It'd be nice to get 2 female guests on at the same time.
it would be nice, especially with this question that I just found.
That'll be some good shit. Oh shit!
It would be nice.
No.
It would be nice if we would have to find a different space because that'd be 5 of us.
If Clyde was here,
Yeah. So I don't know about that, but we'll see. But yeah, we about to get out of here. Y'all know my shit. If you don't, oh well. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week. I'm finna find some music for us to play on the outro, but yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Marian, wave to the people. And that's it.
Yeah, that's me. Okay. Yeah, I know you sleep, come take a peek. We booming like it's fifth quarter. Booming like it's fifth quarter. Yeah, my whole city asking what you mean. We ain't jamming, booming like it's fifth quarter. Booming like it's fifth quarter. Oh my lord, he go hard, do my thing, they applaud. Booming like it's fifth quarter. We booming like it's fifth quarter. Down, I got sound player. You should stick around. We booming like it's fifth quarter. We booming like it's fifth quarter. Drastic. I'm Craig Mack and kicking new flavor. I did that. It's Drastic pimpin', dropping new soul like a shoemaker. God damn it, gotta love this. Put some so cold, get some Pluto next. Mississippi, well connected. Now watch a younger hold it down like a sumo flex. Gotta understand that I'm gifted. I thank God sent to pick the right chimney. Yes, Lord. My hook straight, my lines better. I keep it so real with the cat like I'm going fishing. Calling all rappers got a bone to pick. I drop classy, you worry about what song get hit. Kill everything, yes, I'm known for this. It by any means necessary, which I'm known to get. Stop. You couldn't take a step in them room pauses. Sticking it to the script and it gun violence. I ain't asked to be this fly, this is autopilot. Never patting my pockets when I drop knowledge. Young player from the SIP, what you know about it? King, I reign forever, you just hope it's cloudy. In the midst of all the hate, I still shine. You might have dreamed about the top, but it's still mine. You keep crying about what you can't do. I keep trying because I can't lose. I make moves, I promise partner you can't snooze. These rappers bore me to death, I'm watching paint moves. Who better between me and me? I can't choose. I made you rappers, it's time to pay dues. Drastic for the one time I came through. If they tell you anything different, then it's fake news. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I know you sleep, come take a peek. We booming like it's filled for quarter. We booming like we filming. We got my whole city asking what you mean, what you mean. Booming like it's filled for quarter. Booming like it's filled for quarter. Drastic, he go hard, do my thing, they applaud. Booming like it's filled for quarter. We booming like it's filled for quarter. We booming down, I got sound player, you should stick around. We booming like it's filled for quarter. We booming like it's filled for quarter. They waiting on me to surface like wings and Ian Nail. Yeah, I'm so stuck. Niggas blind to the truth, but I hope they can read and braille. But then they lost touch. Me and my crew making power play. How they signing rappers nowadays? I don't know. All I get is the beat jamming or the hook catching, mostly out of cage. Watch what you say, that's a closed cap. Another L, no, I'm good, you can hold that. I drop the bomb, I'm just praying it don't blow back. Bro, I'm the shit, you ain't know where your nose at. Drastic a cold cat, that's why they be copping flows. Smoking Girl Scout cookie got me knocking doors. To be the goat, that's all I know, that's what I eat, sleep. I'm so clutch, beat the fist pump when I breathe peak. So many talents, yet I chose this. Low key, I got kilos of that dope shit. When they hate, just know it's me they talk about. Fix your lip, but I got you stuck, that's cotton mouth. Straight hits for your playlist. I'm so fly, you better hurry to gate 6. It's my side, we doing good, I can't switch. Forever rapping, you keep hoping I change gifts. I'm going off on this shit. Go get a coffin for this. For real. You new rappers been wanting some shine, well I'm turning you off for a bit. I can offer you this. Stay out my lane, you ain't built for this here. I'm taking over this year. I only see dust in my real. Trying to tell you for the one time I came through. If they tell you any different, then it's fake news, nigga. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I know you sleep, come take a peek. We booming like it's filled for quarter. We booming like it's filled for quarter. Stand up, city asking what you mean. We ain't jamming, booming like it's filled for quarter. Booming like it's filled for quarter. Oh my lord, he go hard, do my thing. They up